Hello and welcome to Celebrate You Spotlight interview. I am LaWanna Bradford, founder and visionary of Celebrate You Women Embracing Wellness, where we are here to help empower women to achieve the highest version of themselves. We believe when a woman is who she is intended to be, that she is able to then impact the lives of her family, the community, the nation, and ultimately the world. At Celebrate You, we are about platforming women and showcasing all that they are doing, movers and shakers in their respective industries. And today we have Jacqueline Young-Landi with JYL Image and Lifestyle. Jackie, welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Well, we wanted to jump right into it. We know that your company, JYL Image and Lifestyle, is known for its wellness practices, fashion, and lifestyle, but you've expanded, and one of the lanes of service that you now offer is financial coaching. So tell us a little bit about how did you go from fashion? I know you haven't left fashion, you haven't left lifestyle, and you haven't left nutrition and fitness, but how did you add financial wellness to your umbrella of amazing things you're doing?
Well, as you know, I'm all about being the best version of you. And finances is part of that. Yes, I'm into clothes and fashion and style. I'm into wellness, but uh, finances is a part of the whole thing. And I want the best version for others and I want for myself. So that's why I spin off with that.
And it makes sense. It gives you that 360
Yep.
perspective, right? If our finances are in order, then we have a better mental health, emotional health, which impacts
Yep.
us physically. So
We
that makes
shine more.
yes, it totally aligns. Well, we know with the pandemic, there's a lot of stress that's going on. Businesses are closing. Those solopreneurs or entrepreneurs may be struggling, not having as many customers as they did before, which and then if you're not able to pay your bills to the degree that you were paying, you may have some late payments that can impact you financially, credit wise. Can you talk a little bit about what your services offer and how you can help individuals that may be challenged with what's going on today?
Yes. Um, it's really needed right now more than ever. I'm from Jamaica, so I didn't know anything about credit and stuff like that. So when I moved here, I found out about you have to have credit and you have to have good credit to leverage yourself for buying a house, getting a car, putting a deposit on light telephone bills, or even just going for a job. You have to have good credit. And because of what's going on now, people getting laid off, people have no jobs, uh, debt in the family, uh, late payments, bills are not getting paid because they don't have the money, repossession because they're not paying their bills. So the scores are going down, and that's hurting them than helping them. And this is where we come in. We help to restore credit. That's one of the 12 services that we offer, where we help to restore your credit. A person, layman like me, I don't know if that's the term, that's what I call it in Jamaica, layman like me, um, we don't know what to do. Lawyers do. And we have great lawyers work on our behalf to get stuff deleted from your credit, which increases your credit score, which puts you in a better opportunity for anything your heart desire.
You just use a term that they can help you delete things off your credit score. And one of the things I want to ask you, your company is different. There are some companies that are out there that they delete your credit score, but it's or from your credit report, but it's just for a season. So you can do something, and then 2 months later, it comes back. But you mentioned that you have a team of attorneys that are
Yep.
working on your behalf. So can you talk a little bit about how that's different from other companies that temporarily fix your credit?
It is different. They tell you within 40 to 90 days, your credit can be restored. And I've seen it. I've seen mine with 30 days. I've seen it with my husband in 90 days. And it depends on what you have on there. But lawyers, they know the terminologies and all the rules and regulation to get it done. But we have to give them the permission to get it done. And they do it by, you know, you put your stuff in, whatever your circumstances is. They send out three letters to you for the three different credit bureaus. You attach your proper identification, which is social security copy, social security card, and your driver's license. And you mail these out to those three different credit bureaus. Within weeks, you get back results. You forward these results to our attorney. And if you're with the company, it you sign up with our credit monitoring, it updates what's going on with your credit. It updates your score level going up. It tells you, it's an alert that comes to your phone. It tells you this is what's going on. This is what deleted. Although you have those letters from the
Mhm.
credit yourself for your personal record. So if that should happen again, you should forward that, which has never happened. You should forward that. This was taken off. What is this? And they'll get back on there for you because our lawyers are working on your behalf. We don't know what to do. They know what to do, but we have
So,
to be proactive.
so if I am a client and I come to you, I provide you with all of my information and then you
No,
review it?
you don't provide me with any information at all. You don't give me none of your personal information. You should never give nobody none of your personal information. Like, you sign up as a client or a client agent.
Okay.
You create your own user ID name, whatever, and you get in. When you get in, you choose what you want to do. If you want the credit restoration, you want financial plan, you want budget, you choose whatever. We have 12 different services. Then you
Okay.
start to put your information in. For the credit restoration, they'll give you an overview, a average of what your credit score is. Because if you notice, your credit score is three different numbers sometimes from the three different bureaus, because you have
Yes.
stuff that's sitting there that's not deleted and stuff that's already deleted. So your score can be higher and lower in some. They give an average of what's going on in all your credit score, but they go in individually and evaluate it and send you letters to send off to get it started.
So we're talking about credit score. And ladies, for those of you that are joining us, we're here with Jacqueline and Andy with JYL Image and Lifestyle. And we are talking about finances and positioning yourself for financial wellness.
Mhm.
And right now, when we're talking about credit, Jackie, explain to people the story behind credit. What are the drivers of that score? Because most people just know, well, I'm around the 700, but they really don't know what it takes to move the credit up or down.
Down. Well, your score is judged on several different things. 35% of your credit score is judged on your payment history, meaning, are you paying early? Are you paying late? If you're paying early on time, that's good. If you're paying late, that's bad. That's hurting you. 35% of that is your payment history. 30% of it is your debt to what you owe. Meaning, you have a credit card, you have $1,000 on there, but you max it out every month. That is hurting you. What you need to do is try to just use a little bit out of it, telling them, oh, yes, you are allowed to have $1,000 credit, but you don't really need it. And that is helping you. That's 30%. So if you're maxing it out at every month, that's not good. 30% of your credit score is, that's what it's saying there. It's not good. 10% is new credit. Keep opening up new cards or run your social security for car loan or telephone. That's new credit. 10% of that is for new credit. 10% again is for type of credit. You have revolving credit that goes on and on. That's just your credit card. And you have installment credit, which is your house loan or your car loan. It's a set amount every month as an installment. That's 10%. Then 15% is the length of credit, meaning, okay, you open a credit card 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You use it, you pay it off, you use it, you pay it off, but you say, oh, I'm not using it anymore, so let me just close it. No, 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 no. Don't close it. Keep it open. Because telling them that, yes, you have $25,000 available to you, but you really don't need to use it. And that builds your credit. So keep it open still. So 15% of that is telling you you have credit, but you don't really need it. That's the length. So don't close the credit card that you're not using or dormant. Keep it still open. Yep.
Now, you said something interesting about, you don't necessarily, you may have a $25,000 limit, but again, they're saying that that's what you qualify for, but you don't necessarily need to use it because maxing your credit is not a good thing. But what would you say to individuals that are basically living on credit? Their income is one thing, but they're living on that is how they develop or design their lifestyle is
Well,
credit.
we have a program that's called budgeting. So if you have a whole bunch of credit cards, you input it in, you enter the interest rate on each of those cards, and it tells you what you need to pay on that, how to pay it down or pay it off. So you can move forward to abundance instead of just living paycheck to paycheck. Because you're thinking, oh, let me pay $5 here or $10 here, but you don't have a system of getting out of. You want to get out of debt. You don't want to be in debt forever. That's not living. That's just existing. You want to live life. So you have to get out of debt. And we have a system that shows you how to do so.
I like that. So you have a system. So a system is one thing, and that's great. But what about a person's mindset? Because again, I can go through a process, right? And then we hear of so many people, they get debt free, they go through debt consolidation and negotiating that lower payment. And then 3 years, 4 years later, they're right back where they were before. What do you have to say to people like that?
You have to choose your life. Okay. My life is we are here for one time. One time. This is not practice. This is not do over. This is one time. So why live it mediocrely? Live it your best life. Every moment of your life. Live it your best life. You only have one life. So you have to choose. You have to make your why be so strong that you don't want to go back to the fear of no money, nothing in the bank. Oh, I'm working and paying my bills, just working and paying my bills. I'm not enjoying life. You have to have your why be so strong to push through. And we have a system in place that help you, that guide you, whatever your specific needs is by the month, by the weeks. It tells you what you need to do for your specific desires in your financial abundance.
I like that. I like what you said. Is your why. You have to know your why, and you have to be wedded to that,
Yep.
and that will prevent you from making those
Yep.
same mistakes, right? Slipping back. So, you mentioned to me when we were speaking before that you could come in as a client, then you could be a client agent.
Yes.
What's the difference between the two, and why would someone want to be one?
Okay. A client is just you just want to take care of your financial stuff by yourself. Okay, with our help. Um, it's 188 a month. No, sorry, 188 initial. And
Okay.
89 of that is your monthly fee until all your stuff is taken care of. Your monthly fee can be waived by referring other people. 5 people a month, your monthly fee is waived for that month. And it takes, if you move according to the stuff like it said, it takes 45 to 90 days to get your credit improved. That's just a client. I came in as a client agent. My score was 777, my angel number. And it wasn't bad, but I wanted it more because I have so much I want to do. Was a single mom for over 20 something years, and I know the hardships of being a single parent. That to bring two income in to live to take care of your children. And I want, my husband is a custom home builder. I want to build single family homes for men or women, because some you have single men too.
Yes.
So I address those challenges of babysitting, stuff that single parent face. But I want my credit to be good so I can get more bigger money to do what I need to do. So I came in as a client slash agent. I looked at the whole process and I realized if I help other people, I can get paid for doing that too. So uh, as a client, you pay 288, which is $100 more than just a client. You pay 288, which includes your 89 monthly. And if I refer 5 people, I get paid to refer 5 people. I get to help 5 people. So that's why I choose to be a client agent instead of just an agent, a client. Sorry.
So the 289, that's per month that
No,
they're paying?
initial fee in, and then
Oh,
89
okay.
per. Yeah. And the
Okay.
client is your initial fee is 188, which include your first and 89 a month.
Now, in coming in, because you are dealing with, financial coaching and advisory, do you have to have any financial licensing, or is
No,
that?
you don't have to have any financial license. We have video. The trainers right there. We have videos. We have templates. We have things to read. All you have to do is just expose what we offer, and let the client agent decide what they want to fit their needs, and that's all it is. You don't have to be no financial guru or professional license. You don't. No, you just want to help others and show them, teach them what we offer, and see where it fits in for their needs.
I think that's wonderful. So the system is already in place, and it's really just as we would refer
So
someone to a restaurant or a movie. It's the same thing. Like, by the way, and one of
yeah,
the this actually was surprised me when we talk about financial crisis facing women. And again, this is pre pandemic, and it's gotten worse since the pandemic. But women do not want to talk about their finances. And of all women out there, only 7% are financially comfortable knowing where they're going to be once they reach retirement. 7%. That means 93 others need you. 93% need Jacqueline Young-Landi.
yes, and we have to take control. We have to take control. We cannot depend on others for ourselves. We have to take control so we can be our best to our children, so they can be their best to their children. And this is the way to expose yourself on financial services that we have, so you can make that choice. You have to be proactive. You can't just sit around waiting. You have to make the first step. Knowledge is power.
Yes, yes, I couldn't agree more. Your mission, and I love this, you said it's to help others have the financial freedom and flexibility to live the lifestyle they choose. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, if you're financially abundant or financially free, not living from paycheck to paycheck, then you have doors open wide for you. You can purchase a car of your desire. You can purchase a house of your desire. You don't have to put a deposit down on get a phone. They're going to ask you how much phones you want. When you go get a loan, they say, yes, you can have $1 million, a 2 point something interest rate, because your credit is so strong. Everybody wants to give you money at a low interest rate so you can be abundant to help others.
Right. And, when you think about abundance, and I follow you on your page, you're often talking about just from a philanthropic standpoint to do and how you want to give. And it takes money, right?
It takes money, yep. It takes money, but you have to have a strong credit, unless you have a whole bunch of money you're sitting around. But if you have a strong credit, then it leverages you to get whatever you need to do whatever you want.
Right. Leverage is key.
Yeah.
So how can people get in touch with you? Because I think you've given a lot of information. We could scratch the surface. I think you have 12 different services, but the cornerstone is beginning with your credit and understanding where credit is and what you need to do to improve it or sustain it. And so, what's the best way that people can reach you?
They can email me at Jacqueline, Jacqueline, at JYLlifestyle.com. Or you can call or text me at 772-971-9759. Or you can visit all my pages, Jacqueline Young-Landi, on Facebook or Instagram, and messenger me or whatever you want. I'm here.
Well, Jackie, it's been great having you on this platform, spotlighting you. I know I definitely want to have you on our Celebrate Raw Talk, because we can talk a little bit more about solutions for women that are looking to solidify their
Mhm.
financial future. But I want to leave you with the last word. What parting words do you want our listening audience to know as they move forward?
I want you to be the best version of yourself in every facet of your life. We got one life to live. So why live it mediocre? Live it abundantly. So you can be abundant to all around you.
I love it. I love it. Version of yourself, ladies. So thank you again, Jacqueline Young-Landi. We so appreciate you with JYL Image and Lifestyle, where you are working with a wonderful financial coach who is backed by experts in the financial industry and in the legal industry to help you improve your financial credit score, and so that you can achieve the lifestyle that you want to live, and to achieve a lifestyle that you can share with others to help them to again be abundant. I am LaWanna Bradford again. Thank you so much, Jackie, for being with us today,
Thank you for
and we will
having
see
me.
you next time on Celebrate You Spotlight.
All right, thank you. Mwah. Love you.
Love you.